Like, okay. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. It's currently about to be like 12:30 on Sunday. I woke up at like 10. I'm like still tired and I don't understand why. Like there's no possible reason that I should be tired and I don't understand it. I'm not comprehending the way that my body has been working recently. I've been waking up so late and still feeling so tired and I don't understand why. Granted, I have been going to bed late, but it's nothing crazy. I'll go to bed at like 12, 1, which is better than like 3 o'clock when I would sometimes go to bed before. Okay, yeah, if I go to bed at that time, I can't necessarily expect to wake up at 7 o'clock, but I've been waking up at like 12, like going to sleep at 12, waking up at 12, and like that just doesn't seem okay to me. Yesterday, I literally woke up at like 12, rolled out of bed at like 1, which wasn't the best because the sun sets at 4:30, so I had less than half of the day of sunlight. By the end of the day, I was like, what did I do today? I literally just woke up just to go back to sleep. I'm thinking it's because I have a lack of motivation to get out of my bed, and I've been trying to get to the bottom of it because it's not like I don't have things that I want to get done. For the past week, I've been trying to get up and film, and I've been like writing it down. I'm like, okay, today film, and it just hasn't been done. But I want to do it. It's like my body just doesn't do it. I've been trying to make it a point to journal a lot more, or I would journal like once in a while here and there, but I've been trying to make it a point to either journal like every day or like every other day, or like when there's a lot of stuff on my mind, I just need to like kind of force myself to journal. I know you're not supposed to force yourself or make it a chore or make it a task because then you start to resent it, but I feel like sometimes I just need to like force myself to do it so that I can vomit out everything in my brain onto a piece of paper and understand it for myself. I was just writing. This is the most I've ever written. I know people kind of like look at people that are like, yeah, I journal every morning, and you're like, okay, sure. What's the reason? What's the purpose? Kind of a waste of time. And I was like that before. I was like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why you're sitting down writing stuff down that you're thinking in your head. Like it's in your head, you know it. I realized that writing it down helps me understand it more than I ever could letting it just like sit in my head. I have a feeling and I'm self-aware of that feeling and I'm just thinking about it. It's a lot different than when I'm writing down everything about that feeling. It just all starts to pour out. It's very therapeutic. So I highly suggest you guys try it. I mean, you don't even necessarily have to write because honestly, my fingers be cramping. If you're not the type that likes to write stuff down, you could even like type it out on your phone. Type it out on a computer. I know people like the therapeutic sound of computer typing, or you could even say it in a voice note. Anything, just like get stuff out of your brain. So if you wanted to know what I journal about, sometimes I just do brain dumps or like word vomits, and I feel like that is definitely like my most common thing to do. Like if I just have a lot of stuff to think about, I'll write it down. Other than the brain dump, I go on Pinterest to find journal prompts that will help me get started with writing stuff, because a lot of the time if you don't know what to think about to like jog things to write about, then it's really hard. So I found this prompt that I used today. I've never tried this before, but it's basically like a daily manifestation thing, and I feel like it's great to do on a Sunday because it's a lot about resetting. The first thing you write is intentions for the day, and I wrote that my intention for today is to have fun with my friends because my friends planned a Friendsgiving. And then my intentions for the week is to finish off this semester on a good and positive note because literally finals week is this week. Tomorrow's Monday, finals week starts, and then I leave next week. Positive affirmations, I only had one, which is fine. You don't need like to write a lot. Sometimes you could just write a sentence, sometimes you could write a word. But my positive affirmation for today is that I will succeed. And I feel like that was kind of stemming from my lack of motivation, and I feel like when I don't feel motivated, I get down on myself because I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. How am I feeling? This one I kept really short because I kind of wrote that all down in the brain dump, but I wrote unmotivated and impatient. That impatient is definitely not a word. What's the word when you're not patient? Anyways, I'm not feeling patient. I've rushed through this entire month just because I know that I'm going home next week. I'm not like living in the present because I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going home. That's all I've been thinking about. That's how I'm feeling. What do I want to feel this week? I want to feel excitement and I want to feel accomplishment. So yeah, that was my journaling vibe. I don't know if you guys are interested in starting a journal, but if you want to, I highly suggest it. I feel like I've become like this productive guru, which I feel like annoys a lot of people. The whole like that girl, productive person. Productivity has become such a personality trait. Like we all know those people. They'll wake up at 6 a.m., go for a run, go to the gym, make aesthetic breakfasts, make an aesthetic breakfast. The that girl people. And I mean, it could be a guy, it could be non-binary. The term is just that girl, but you could be that person. But honestly, I used to look at it and be like, this is so fake. But I've been starting to do some of those practices in my regular everyday life, and It's made my life not like drastically better, but like the little things that I do throughout my day now are just made better. I've started to make a point to start romanticizing the little things that I do. Like I've started to romanticize my breakfast. Breakfast? What is it? Breakfasts? Is the plural of breakfast just breakfast? I think it is. I started to romanticize my morning routine. And if you don't know what romanticize means, I don't know the exact definition, but the way that I think about it is just pretending you're the main character of a coming of age movie. How would you act? For breakfast, I'm gonna make some avocado toast. I've started to make it a little differently. I'm also gonna add some spinach. I'm gonna do some eggs. I got this bread from Trader Joe's, ciabatta rolls. I think that's how you pronounce it, ciabatta rolls. And it's not by any means the healthiest bread, but it makes your avocado toast look so cute. When I put my avocados on this toast, automatically I feel like a Pinterest guru. I'm about to show you guys how to romanticize your avocado toast because I always look at the pictures on Pinterest and I'm like, when I make it, it does not look that cute. So I'm gonna show you how to make it look real cute.
Let me spit my game. You know that this room got me moving this way. You've been in the frame. All those things you do got me willing to play. Just a few steps from the door. Watch for them bottle caps on the floor. Puts me in the mood for something more. 'Cause you're on my mind. So I'll keep you in my memory. Oh, you can walk this way towards me. Darling, you're the only sight to see. Feels like the right time. Let me spit my game. You know that this room got me moving this way. You've been in the frame. All those things you do got me willing to play. You are embraceable. Something sensational. I guess I'll take control. Baby, that's alright. Baby, that's alright. Baby, that's alright. Let me spit my game. You know that this room got me moving this way. Yeah. You've been in the frame. All those things you do got me willing to play.
I got dressed for the day. I was trying to, I don't really know, it's not a fit, but it's also an elevation of what I've been doing for the past week and a half. I've literally been putting on the same pair of gray sweatpants. I switched to black sweatpants because I am bleeding, but I've been putting on the same pair of sweatpants for the past like week and a half, and then just throwing on a hoodie and then putting on my jacket. But I was like, it's Friendsgiving, let me try a little harder. I tried to put on jeans and I just like, it wasn't. My mental state is not prepared for jeans today. I don't know what's going on with my vibe today, but I'm just feeling very, very tired still. Like I think I'm like mentally tired, which is making my body physically tired. So I might need a little nap before Friendsgiving because if I'm tired, my social battery is non-existent. I cannot hold a conversation. I cannot be an active listener. I'm just not good company if I'm tired because I'm silent, because I'm trying to stay awake. And I can't try to stay awake and also try to keep my social battery up. It's like too much exertion. So I think I will need to take a nap. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. I'm thinking more so I'm kind of thinking Whole Foods might be a good vibe. I'm not cooking anything for Friendsgiving. And you might be like, Maya, you're so whack. And like, kind of I know, but also at the same time, I can't bring myself to cook something. And it's not like, oh, I don't want to cook anything. It's that I'm terrified because cooking for me is something it's like a personal thing. Because I don't cook very often and because I'm not like a renowned chef, I get very proud of myself when I make things that I think like look nice or taste nice. So I get so proud, and if I let other people try my food and they don't like it the same way that I do, I get so disappointed in myself, and then I also get embarrassed and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I cannot. Like imagine I bring something and like nobody eats it. So I might just buy a pie and be one of those and like show up with my pre-bought pie. But like, you know, it's the thought that counts. I'm bringing my good vibes and personality. That's what I bring to the table. returned with the apple pie. Let me show you. I mean, I'm not gonna open it because I don't want it to move around, but this is what she looks like. And I don't entirely feel terrible about getting this because I know that Whole Foods makes their baked goods every morning. Their baked goods are like really fresh. Like they have their own bakery. So it's not like I got like a, you know, preservative type bad quality apple pie. This is an apple pie that somebody's mother could make. My mother didn't make it. I didn't make it, but somebody's mother could have made this apple pie. But it's freezing outside. Like it's not no, it is kind of freezing. My hands are like kind of still like a little bit frostbitten. I think it's like 40 something degrees today, but I'm not like uber complaining because I really enjoy, I mean, I don't enjoy the freezing cold, but I like this type of seasonal vibe, the kind of colder fall, because the trees are still orange, but it's not like there's no leaves on the tree, but like it's cold, so you can wear a coat and you're comfy. Everybody's just in their own world because they're cold and they don't want to pay anybody any other business. I like that. But yeah, I got the apple pie, and then I think this is subconsciously the real reason that I went to Whole Foods, because I had an inclination that I would get another one of these. You guys remember when I went to Whole Foods and I picked up this Stanley book. I was literally obsessed with it, and I was like, I got it to read it, but I also got it because I'm obsessed with Marvel and I feel like this is something I would like to collect. I think I've decided that I want to be like a collector of Marvel, like MCU media. I'm not into the comics because I don't really like to read that much, but I'm really into the movies, so this is kind of my version of collecting the movies. I just picture this on like a coffee table in my future home somewhere, like a huge stack or like a bookshelf of just like magazines about Marvel. And then a day when I wasn't vlogging, I picked up this one. I posted about it on my Instagram story because I was like, why is Whole Foods trying to literally steal my money? Because I buy each and every one of these that I see. And today I saw this one. This one is about the Eternals, which I went to see the Eternals. Did I vlog that? Wow, I didn't even tell you guys anything about that, did I? Last weekend, I went to see the Eternals. I had like a solo day. I went by myself. I really enjoyed it. I've never gone to see a movie by myself, but it's definitely something, especially for Marvel movies, that I can see myself frequently doing because it was just like alone to my thoughts to process the movie. I did enjoy it. It wasn't like my most favorite Marvel movie that I've seen, but I did really like the storytelling and all of that. The ultimate guide to Eternals. Meet Marvel's new superheroes. So now I have 3 Whole Foods Marvel magazines. I think I'm gonna sit here and read a little bit of this, and of course I'm gonna put on Anything Goes. I've been listening to Anything Goes since I woke up. It's very unhealthy. I've listened to 3 episodes and they're each like an hour long, so it's been 3 hours worth of Emma Chamberlain's voice just like in my ear. But honestly, on a gloomy day like this, it's the best thing. For some reason, Emma's voice is like therapy times 12. Sometimes I don't even understand what she's saying, but like her voice is just so therapeutic, and then most of the time the stuff that she says, it makes me like self-reflect.
Somebody said, have you ever felt like you'd never be happy? And if you did, how do you get yourself out of that feeling? I have felt like that hundreds of times throughout my life. And when I think of a happy life, I think of a life that's more happy than it is unhappy.
And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine.
It might be like that, and it might be that you're happy 80%.
Now I take the long way home. Avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I try.
Oh my god. I brought the pie.
All of the turns that I had to unlearn. Back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were.
My name is Ezra and I bought green beans and mashed potatoes.
My name's AJ and I brought meatballs and cornbread and apple cider. My name is Danny and I brought Cajun seafood pasta and snickerdoodles.
3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is Maya and I brought apple pie. My name is Adoka and I brought mac and cheese and barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're some chef, come on.
My name's Andrew. I brought juice and forks and myself.
She asks about you, I hesitate every time. Every time. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue. Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn. Back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue. That's when I...
Austrian and Italians were fearful of when he came. He was described as a big, hulking man.
I made myself some more chai. It's literally almost gone. It's almost gone. I also ran out of creamer. I don't know if I showed you this the last time, but the creamer I used is this coconut and vanilla creamer from Trader Joe's. I've tried a bunch of different creamers. Some of them are too sweet, some of them aren't sweet at all. This one I feel like is a good balance. I don't taste any coconut, but it's dairy free, so that's why I get it. I'm cooking my blueberry oatmeal right now. I started to get into oatmeal because I'm normally like a smoothie bowl girl religiously. It's just a little too cold for that, and it's not very comforting, and I feel like I need to switch over. Like, it's time to switch over from the cold smoothie bowl to a nice warm oatmeal bowl. I've been doing that recently. I've been doing that for the past like week or so. It's been a great adjustment to my life. The way I make it is really good too, and it's also really simple, and it's a lot less effort and cleanup than a smoothie bowl is. I mean, I know a smoothie bowl is just like adding fruit to a blender, but it's like you gotta blend it, you gotta cut the fruit. It's a lot, but it's not a lot, but it's a lot. But it's more than an oatmeal, you know? I need to plan out what I'm gonna do today. I need to like write stuff down so I'm more motivated to get everything done on my list. But I also want to leave my apartment again, and I think I want to do most of my work in like a coffee shop. We're working on romanticizing things to make me more motivated to do them. So I'm gonna find a coffee shop to romanticize my finals in. She's almost ready. Also, I feel the need to show you guys how many leftovers I took home from Friendsgiving last night. I literally have 4 stacked plates. They said take plates, I took plates. That was actually my first time participating in a Friendsgiving, and I literally said, I was like, this is an annual thing. We're doing this again. That was so fun, and it's like you get like a pregame to your real Thanksgiving meal. Technically, I'm getting 2 Thanksgivings this year because that meal was borderline Thanksgiving. There may not have been turkey, but like, I don't really, comment down below if you like turkey, because I feel like this is not an unpopular opinion, but turkey is, I feel like, the most uninteresting on the Thanksgiving table, in my opinion. I prefer a nice ham. I prefer a nice lamb. Oh, lamb. Oh my God. But turkey, I mean, I'll eat it, you know, because I need some protein. But like, it's definitely the most uninteresting. I'm there for the mac and cheese. I'm there for the yams. Oh my God. A mac and cheese and yam combination. That's literally my favorite thing. What else am I there? Oh, stuffing. Oh, I can't wait for next week. Comment down below, what's your favorite dish at Thanksgiving? And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, do you like turkey? I don't know, but like, what's your favorite dish at Thanksgiving?
Every song and every wrong. Beautiful to see the world that way. You'll say yes to anything, believe in what they say. Take a walk with your ultraviolets.
I decided that I wanted a little fall walk before all of the leaves fall.
And every time I know the truth, speaking one way between me and you, and I'm fine on my own. Swallow this song to serenade the ultraviolets small and hush, and in my eyes I fall asleep.
I walked in there and it was literally packed. They actually had no seats left. I guess no coffee shop. So I'm on my way to the library on campus now.